Hello, my name is Winston Kao, and today we're going to talk about Earth Day. It's one of those things that man has forgotten. Many cultures, such as the Chinese culture, the American Indian cultures, has always understood the basic principles in which Earth Day is trying to promote, propagate, and that is, we have only one planet. This planet requires the most intelligent force on the planet, the humans, to be wearing the hat of a steward. Since the 1900s, since the Industrial Revolution, man has basically tossed that hat, or responsibility, however you want to put it, into the trash can. They just dumped raw sewage, raw chemicals straight into the environment without any consideration whatsoever. Over the years, various different laws were erected as people got sick and died and animals got sick and died. But the laws and the restrictions that were placed are so inappropriate in the sense of orders of magnitude. You see, with multinational corporations, these powerful giants simply get their little minions, okay, their lobbyists, and they simply go down to Washington, D.C. and secure a worse rating or a lowered safety limit so that they can continue to dump their waste, their trash into the water without any responsibility, without any fines. That's how they operate. This is what has been occurring for at least 50 years or more. So that's only part A. We can't blame everything on the multinational corporations because we as individuals also have a great responsibility for that. I mean, every single drop of plastic that we have created since 1950s to present day, almost all of it still exists in present time. Less than 2% of the plastic has been recycled, and the rest of the plastic is either in landfills, rivers, or oceans. And talking about the oceans, did you know that at present day, because of the nature of the plastic doesn't quite really break down. It just breaks down into more smaller and smaller particles, and these very, very small particles just cover the entire surface of the ocean. Now, today there is 6 times more plastic particles in the surface of the ocean than there is plankton. Now, in schools they teach us that trees and grasses produce oxygen. I'd like to point out that's a 92% lie. That is an incorrect information that's still being taught in the lower schools. The truth is 90%, that's 90% oxygen on this planet is produced by the oceans and the rivers and the bodies of water. 8% is produced by the trees and grasses, and 2% is produced by the soil-based microorganisms. So you can see that the oceans is the primary source for oxygen. When we pollute the ocean with either plastics, oils, chemical spills, we're directly hitting the #1 most important thing to survive, and that is oxygen. So if I let you go for anything today, remember the oceans is the primary source of life, the life of oxygen. The life of all trees, grasses, and humans and plants require oxygen. Even though trees and grasses put out oxygen, that's only in the daytime. In the nighttime, they still suck in oxygen and breathe out carbon dioxide just like the rest of us do. So remember, on this Earth Day, put your attention on the orders of magnitude, how great the correctness that must be executed. In other words, these little teeny-weeny projects of recycling is a good start, but it doesn't really address the order of magnitude as to how much pollution in fact does exist. Next time we're going to be talking about many other forms of pollution. Talk to you next time.